Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Entropic Wonders by Jaze. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. That means in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. Now these lines are both entropic lines and referenced lines. This continues the series that both Jaze and Toyer are doing, where we have a different kind of line where in the first puzzle they are reference lines, in the second puzzle they're anti-reference lines, so you probably know what to expect tomorrow as well. But let's go over the rules to this one. So we do have the normal Sudoku rules, but we also have these lines that are both entropic and reference. So entropic means that every set of 3 digits along the line, one of them will be low, specifically from 1, 2. One of them will be medium from 3, 4, and one of them will be high from 5, 6. So for example, if I were to put a 4 here, 4 is medium. So that means that in this set of 3, I already have a medium. I now need a low and a high. So maybe I could do a low next, like a 2, and then a high next, like a 6. So this set of 3 would have a low, medium, and high. There's our low, there's our medium, there's our high. So the order doesn't matter within the group as long as each one exists. Now, this is also a set of 3 along the line, and it already has a low and a high, so it's going to need a medium. So we could fill, say, a 3 there. And then this set of 3 has a high and a medium. It needs a low, so we could put, say, a 1 there. All right, so hopefully that is clear. So it's every set of overlapping 3 are going to have one low, 1 medium, 1 high digit. They're also referenced lines. Now, a reference line of length n must include the digit n. So this line is length 5, so it has to have a 5 on it somewhere. All right, and yeah, here's another example. This line is length 3, so it must have a 3 on it somewhere. Now, a line that is shorter than length 3 just needs 2 different entropies. You can't have 2 lows, 2 mediums, or 2 highs on it. That's how entropic lines work for that. Okay. And that is listed in the rules. Digits on 2 cell lines cannot be from the same entropic set. So those are the rules. There is a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, I am interested in this line. There's one thing I'm going to do, but I have to decide where to start, which is I'm going to color. So I'm going to have a color to low, medium, and high. But we don't know which is which yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to figure out, we're going to color and then figure out what the colors mean. But I need to decide what line to start with. It's tempting to start with this line here, but let's think about this a little bit. First of all, we can place some digits right away because these are length 2 lines. So we need a 2 in one of these 2, but we also need a 2 in one of these 2. Well, if there's a 2 down here, that's the 2 for this column. So this points up and says, hey, there's not a 2 here. So we can place this 2. We also know there's a 2 down here for multiple reasons. Sudoku says it too. How many times am I going to say 2? We have this 2 here as well. And then we have a 2 in one of these 2 cells. Now this line has a 3 on it. Don't think I have to mark that. I should remember. Okay, so I could start using a color for 2, but I'm a little concerned that I won't be able to transfer that anywhere. So give me a moment to think about what to do next. This line has a 3 on it. It also has 1 of each entropy. So the medium on here and the medium on here is going to be the 3. So the remaining medium will be the 4, but I don't know what to do with that. This line has a 4 on it, so its medium is the 4. So we need, yeah, so here's the thing. These 2 could both be mediums. We could have a 3 and a 4 on this line. I was going to say, well, the 3 would end up here, but it doesn't have to. We know these aren't 3, though. That's sort of an interesting deduction. These aren't 3 because if they were, we would not be able to put a 4 on the line because we wouldn't be able to repeat the entropy in this set or this set. Let me think a little bit longer. Maybe there is... So this is going to be 1 of each entropy. So within every row, column, or box, you have every digit, right? So you have 2 lows, 2 mediums, and 2 highs. This is going to be 1 of each. And so this is also 1 of each. And so, yeah, so this needs to take the 1. It needs to take the other low. And then these are going to be a medium and a high, but we don't know which is which. I need some way to like connect some lines together so I can start coloring. This is one of each. And these are two different ones. So this is the third. So maybe we'll start there actually. So let's talk about this. So I don't know which colors to use yet. So I'm just gonna use green, purple, and orange. Hopefully those are distinguishable. I don't know what green, purple, and orange mean. I just know they're different entropies. One is low, one is medium, one is high. I don't know which is which yet. But I know that this line has one of each on it by the rules. I also know these are two different ones. And so this would be the third different one. I don't know if I want to start introducing another set of colors right away, but that's what I'd have to do. So for example, I'd have to do red, yellow, and blue, right? We know that we don't know even that red equals green, purple, or orange, but we do know these are three different ones. And so what we would know is that this is also blue. Of the red, yellow, blue coloring, this is missing the blue. So the blue would be here. So these are the same entropy as each other. So these are the kind of deductions we can make. Maybe I get rid of this color for now and we just keep the red, yellow, blue, because this is an interesting deduction here. That means we need a red, yellow, and blue in here somewhere. Okay, well, let's think about this line for a second. We know that, okay, so this is something I haven't explained about entropic lines yet, but they're cyclical. So let's actually just use green, purple, and orange again. So I don't know which of these three, I don't know which is low, which is medium, which is high, but I know these are one of each. Now, if I highlight these three, then I have a purple and an orange already, so I need to have a green. So this one will be green, and then now I have an orange and a green already, so this needs to be purple. So you end up being cyclical. You don't know, whenever you get that seed of basically this being green, that means every third one is green, right? So this is green, this is green. Or is it every... Well, there's two in between. I don't know if you call that every third or every fourth one. But anyway, we cycle every three. And so then when this becomes purple, this is also purple. So we know these are the same entropy and these are the same entropy. So actually, this is the only entropy that doesn't repeat on the line. So it's the same as this one. So we can call that red. Now, we don't know whether green or purple is blue or yellow. So I know this is getting confusing. But we are going to need another red in this box. So this one's red. So maybe I get rid of these. I'm trying not to use two separate colors for too long. I think that's going to get confusing for me and everyone else. So we know this is red, which means this only has a single red on it. We know these two are going to be the same entropy, because again, there's two in between. Whatever this is, these three will be different, and then these three will need this third one to be the same as this one. So these can't be red. That means there's a red somewhere in here. In fact, whatever this is what these two aren't. I don't think there's more I can do with digits, is there? We know there's a 3 on here. So if there's a 3 on here, there's not a 4 on here. So I guess I could say there's a 4 over here. Ah, yeah, so that's important. Okay, so if there's a 3 on this 3-length reference line, which is also an entropic line, then there's not a 4 on it because we can't put two of the same, we can't put two mediums and there's already a 3. That means there's a 4 somewhere in here. So let me mark that real quick. There's a 4 in one of these 3 cells. But there's also a 4 somewhere in these 4 because of the reference line. So if it's down here, it's not up here. So these actually point and say no 4 here. So this ends up 4. So actually, we do now have that this is a medium digit. And we know that this is the same, right? There's 2 in between. So this is the same. So this has to be the 3 to be the same medium. So red is going to be low or high. And this is going to be low or high. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, so we either have 1 here with 2 here or 1 here with 2 here, and it does match up, unfortunately, so we don't actually know. There's no contradiction or anything there. Okay. What else can I do here? We know there's no 1 on here, and we know there's no 1 on here. So for the same reason, there's no 1 on here either. Because there's a 2 on them. So there can't be another low. There's a 3 on here, so okay, so there's, maybe that's helpful. Yeah, it is. There's no 4 on this line. So a 3-length line does not have a 4 on it, just period, because it's got a 3 on it. So where's the 4 in this column? That's interesting. Yeah. So where's the 4 in this column? Well, it's not here because there's a 4 in the box, and it's not on this reference line because it's got a 3 on it. So this ends up 4. And so now we know blue is medium. Sorry. And so this blue, I wasn't saying these are the same digit. I was saying these are the same in entropy. So we know that 4 is blue now, and that this has to be the other entropic digit that's blue, which is 3. So this is also blue. So yeah, now we've connected these. That's really nice. And so now this needs to be yellow because there need to be 2 yellows in the box, and also because this set of 3 needed a yellow. That means this is yellow as well. So yellow is going to still be low or high. We don't know, but now we know blue is our medium. Now I'm very used to using purple for medium, so I'm actually, now that I know it's medium, I'm going to switch that to purple, and I like to use blue for low. So that's just for me. I could color this blue and say it's low, but I'm going to wait to see which of yellow or red is low, actually. I guess I could make that low. That's fine. I don't know if that's more confusing or less confusing. Probably more confusing. Let's not do it. Sorry. Now this column has something similar going on where, oh no, it does. Yeah. Well, these can't be 4. Yeah, it does. It does. Because these can't be 4. And then this 4 says this cell's not 4. Because we know 4 has to be purple. It's red, but also there's a 4 in the row. And so this ends up a 2-4 pair. And this 4 tells us the order. Very nice. This is 2, this is 4. So we know 4 is purple. And that does place the 2 here as well. Okay. So this cannot be purple. It sees both purples. So this is high, 5, 6, but we don't know what color low and high have yet. It could be worth even, I think it is worth coloring these now. These are all blue, and this is orange. I use orange for high. So the yellow and red are just temporary placeholders for, I know these are different in this way, but I don't know whether they're orange or blue yet. Okay, we're making progress. We know there's a 3 on this line. It's here because this 3 says not here. So, yeah, where's 4 in this box? 4 is purple. It's not red or yellow. So this has to be the purple 4, which means this is, oh, this cannot be blue, right? Because one of yellow or red is blue. So one of these 2 is going to be the other blue. That's the 1, right? So this has to be the high 5, 6. This is orange. So now, that does it, right? Where's my other orange in this column? Because I cannot repeat an orange digit on this entropic line, and this one doesn't have one on it. So so red is orange. Good. Red is orange. I can get rid of these extra colors. And then yellow is blue. And since yellow is blue, that means that this is the 2 and this is the 1. And these are both 5, 6 pairs. This is a 1. Very nice. Okay. So this is now a 1, 3 pair. We don't know which is which yet. We know there's a 3 that ends up down here because this 3 looks down. These aren't 3. So there's a 3 in one of these 2. We also know one of these is a 1 because similar reason. Okay. Now this line here. Okay. We know that these are not blue or orange. So these have to be purple because they're the same as each other. And then we end up with a blue and an orange here, but we don't know which is which yet. But this is a 3, 4 pair. This can't be 4. So this is 3, this is 4. That 3 places the 3 here. And we know that that's purple. And then also this 4 looks in, this 4 looks down. This isn't 4, this 4 looks up. So this is the 4 for the box. That's purple. We have all our 4s now. We know one of these is purple. So we're done with purples. So, and we know this has a low on it, has the 2 on it. So this has to be 2, 5, 6. And this also is high. Because the 2 is the other low. We have both purples, so this is going to be orange. Also 5, 6. So just by Sudoku, this is 1, 5, 6. And this can't be 1, so this is only 5, 6. This has to be high because there's no other highs here. There's 1 on this line and none here. And it also finishes the column with a 5, 6. So either way, take your pick. This is 1, 5, 6. It's got a blue and an orange in it. I might start coloring that. Okay, so let's say this is a blue-orange pair. This is a blue-orange pair. This is a blue-orange pair. And then this is a blue-purple pair. I don't know if that's helpful or not. It adds some color. We know that this is a blue-orange pair as well. And it's also 156. Okay, we got a lot of 156s. This is a 156 triple, in fact. So this has to be a 2-3 pair. Yeah, 3's on here. And so that's purple, blue. So this has to be orange, because the column or the line, take your pick. This ends up orange. It's a 5-6. Oops. If it's an orange 5-6, this can't actually be orange. So this is not orange, making it a 1. And that makes this one actually orange, making it not a 1. That places this one, making it blue. That makes this orange, and it's not 1. I probably didn't need all that coloring. All right, well, are there any reference line? Is there any reference line logic I haven't done yet? Because I'm not sure how this resolves. Well, let's think about it. This needs, yes, this reference line needs a 5 on it, and that resolves all my 5-6s. So that's 5, that's 6, that's 6, that's 5, that's 6. Okay, we get our 5 and our 6 here. We get our 6 and our 5 here. That's a 5. All right. And then this 6 gives us the 2 and the 6 here. We can fix that color and that color. And I bet that fixes all our colors. Yeah, this can't be orange anymore. This can't be blue anymore. And then this, let's see. Let's get the 1 and the 5 here. Yeah, that makes this 3 and 1. So let's, before we accidentally finish the puzzle, before we finish our coloring, let's make that purple and that blue. And then let's make this purple and this blue. That looks right. So this is 2, this is 3, and we're done. All right, it took me a bit to kind of get a grasp on this, but it was really fun. So thanks, Jaze. Looking forward to the anti-reference line Entropic tomorrow. Wonder what the title will be. Put your guesses in the comments for what you think the title of Toyer's puzzle will be. This one's called Entropic Wonders. All right. And so, yeah, thank you, everybody. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.